Smart Futures, Career Acquisition Documents. The job application process is different for each company, but most include steps such as completing the actual application, an interview, sending in a resume, a cover letter, and letter of recommendation. Let's go through each of these components to get a better understanding of the job application process. The job application is a form the company gives to get more information about you. It often includes questions about your personal information, such as name, job, email, and your availability to work. This, along with your resume, are often the first two documents a potential employer will ask for. Your resume should be a one-page long document that details your most relevant work history, qualifications, skills, and education. It is important to give accurate information on these documents so the employer can gauge how good a fit you are for the job. A sample resume looks like this. At the top in big letters should be your name. Under it, you should include your education, such as what school you graduated from and what degree you got. It is also important to mention your previous work experience. Other sections you can include on your resume include awards won, projects you've completed, and leadership experience. Sometimes, employers will also ask for a cover letter. A cover letter is essentially a letter of introduction to your employer. This is an opportunity for you to sell yourself. Make yourself stand out. In a cover letter, you should mention why you would be a good fit for the position. That being said, be sure to keep the cover letter as concise as you can, as your employer will likely be reviewing many applications. Another component of a job application is a letter of recommendation. This document, typically written by someone who is very familiar with your capabilities, such as a teacher or a mentor, is an assessment of your ability and you as a person. When choosing a person to write it, make sure to choose the people who know you best. A letter of recommendation is critical because your employer can see you from a different perspective. Now, how can you ask for a letter of recommendation? The best way to ask for a recommendation is in person, because then the recommender can see your genuineness. Remember, you are asking them to do you a favor, so ask politely and express your thanks. When asking, include details about what the letter of recommendation is for, a copy of your resume, and details on where and how to submit the recommendation. Make sure to ask the person well before the due date so they have time to complete your recommendation thoughtfully. As you can see, there are many different important components to acquiring a job. It may not always be easy, but thinking about these things early on will give you a head start.